Guys, stop scrolling. Seriously, put down your phone and listen to me. Wait, actually, pick your phone back up because you need to hear this. Look, we all know the drill. Every single year, the new iPhones come out, the new Galaxies drop, and what happens? The price goes up. $50 more, $100 more. It's slow and painful, like watching your ice cream melt on the sidewalk. And honestly, with 2025 being the year of rising component costs and inflation, we were all ready to get our wallets absolutely decimated by the Galaxy S26 series. We thought the S26 Ultra was going to cost $1,400 or more. But according to a bombshell report just dropping out of South Korea, that is not happening. In fact, Samsung just pulled a move that is going to make Apple absolutely panic. They are freezing the prices. The S26, the S26 Plus, the S26 Ultra, all of them are launching at the exact same price points as the S25 lineup. We are talking $799, $999, and $1,299. In this economy, that is unheard of. But here is the wildest part. Usually, when a company keeps the price the same, they cheap out on the specs. They give you the same old engine in a new body. Not this time. Samsung has apparently decided to go full villain mode on the competition because the hardware updates inside this thing, they are literally game changing. Stick around because at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the one hidden AI feature on the display that acts like a digital invisibility cloak for your texts. It's crazy. Okay, before we dive into the nitty-gritty specs, let's talk about why this rumor has so much weight. A massive South Korean publication, these guys are usually spot on with Samsung leaks, is reporting that this decision is strategic. Samsung is terrified, and they should be. They are losing market share to Apple in the premium sector, and the Chinese brands like Xiaomi and OnePlus are eating their lunch in the mid-range. So what do you do when you're backed into a corner? You stop worrying about profit margins per unit and start worrying about ecosystem dominance. They are launching the Z Fold 8 and the Z Flip 8 with frozen prices too. It's a good guy strategy, sure, but it's also a brutal business tactic designed to starve the competition. But here is the thing I'm most excited about, the thing that is making me geek out. The S26 Ultra isn't just staying the same price, it's getting a complete physical redesign. We're talking thinner, lighter, and a camera module that looks like nothing we've ever seen from them before. Now, why should you, the average person who just wants their Instagram stories to look good, care about this? Let me break it down with a simple analogy. Buying a flagship phone is usually like buying a luxury car. You know the moment you drive it off the lot, it loses value and next year's model is faster and shinier. But the S26 Ultra feels different. It feels like Samsung took the ultimate spec sheet and decided to solve the actual pain points we complain about. You know how heavy phones are? The brick in your pocket feeling? They fixed that. You know how annoying it is when your phone dies at 4 p.m. and you have to sit weirdly close to a wall outlet? They fixed that too. This value engineering, where you get more for the same price, is the hero feature of this launch. This phone isn't just an expense, it's an investment in your daily efficiency. If you work from your phone, if you edit videos, if you travel, this device is built to make your life frictionless. Brands love this stuff because it's practical. It's not just flashy, it's functional. And let's be real, in a world where everything feels like a subscription service now, getting a top-tier piece of tech that holds its value is a massive win. Let's take a moment to just imagine the unboxing experience. Because you know Samsung is going to make this box feel premium. You peel back that plastic seal, always satisfying, right? And you lift the lid, there it is. The phantom black or titanium finish staring back at you. But the first thing you're going to notice when you pick it up, it's weirdly light. The S26 Ultra is coming in at just 214 grams. To put that in perspective, that's lighter than most phones with smaller screens. It's thinner too, measuring just 7.9 millimeter thick. Now, run your thumb along the edge. Remember those sharp, boxy corners on the S25 that would dig into your palm after holding it for 20 minutes? Gone. They've rounded them off. It's refined. It feels like a smooth river stone, satisfying, ergonomic, like it was molded for your hand. Now flip it over. This is the money shot. That old independent camera ring look, history. We now have a full width camera bar. It's this seamless, continuous strip of glass that runs across the top of the device. It looks cohesive, it looks architectural, it feels way more durable too. Like if you tap it, it doesn't rattle, it feels solid. And get this, the S Pen. They moved it to the left side of the device and reshaped the stylus. It's not just a stick anymore, it's sculpted. It clicks into the chassis with this incredibly satisfying thunk. You just know they spent months perfecting that sound. All right, let's stop petting the phone for a second and talk about what actually powers this beast. Because Samsung didn't just reshape the body, they put a jet engine under the hood. We are looking at the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. This is the latest and greatest silicon from Qualcomm. And if you thought the S25 was fast, you haven't seen anything yet. We're talking significant leaps in CPU, GPU, and specifically EAI performance. But here's the spec that makes me happy as a reviewer. The RAM. They've increased the RAM speed by 25%. That doesn't sound sexy on paper, but in real life, it means apps stay frozen in memory longer. It means you can switch from a game to your email to a YouTube video and back to the game instantly. It's the kind of speed that makes you forget you're waiting for something. And for those of you who game, listen to this, the vapor chamber is 15% larger. The S26 Ultra is going to stay ice cold while you're maxing out the settings on Genshin Impact or Call of Duty. No throttling, no lag, just pure unadulterated frame rates. It's the kind of technical authority that puts this phone in a league of its own compared to the overheating competition. Let's talk screens and cameras because this is where the magic happens. The display is a new M14 OLED panel. This is state-of-the-art tech. It's brighter, it's more colorful, and thanks to something called COE technology, circular polarizer elimination, it's more power efficient. You get better battery life just by having the screen on. But they also added Gorilla Armor 3. This is the anti-reflective glass that actually works. If you've ever tried to take a photo outside and just seen your own face reflecting back at you, those days are over. And the camera system, oh, they got aggressive. The main camera aperture is widening to f1.4. That's a huge jump from f1.7. What does that mean for you? It means low light photography that actually looks like nighttime, not a grainy mess. The 5x periscope lens is getting a wider aperture too, so your zoom shots are going to be crisp and detailed. Even the selfie camera got a massive glow up, doubling to 24 megapixels with a wider field of view. Your video calls crystal clear, your TikToks sharp enough to see your pores, maybe too sharp, but hey, it's quality. And for the video creators out there, they've introduced APV format with built-in LUTs. You can literally color grade your footage in camera before you even pull it into Premiere. That is a creator's dream. Now, I have to address one thing. In a world where every other phone company is trying to sell you a $1,200 phone that still charges at 25 watts wired, Samsung is finally waking up. The S26 Ultra supports 60 watts wired charging. Finally, it only took them a decade. I mean, come on guys, we have electric cars that charge faster than some phones, but seriously, jumping from 45 to 60 watts is the kind of bump we needed. Wireless charging is jumping to 25 watts, and they added magnetic alignment. It's basically MagSafe, but faster. Now, I know some of you are going to scream in the comments because they removed reverse wireless charging. You know that feature you used exactly once to charge your friend's AirPods in 2019 and never touched again? Yeah, that's gone. They likely cut it because The new magnet system caused interference. And honestly, good riddance if it means my phone charges faster on the pad. Take the useless feature away. I'd rather have a phone that's ready to go in 30 minutes than a portable charging brick for my smartwatch that drains my main battery. Let's talk battery life, the ultimate pain point. While the capacity hasn't changed, likely sticking around the 5000 milliampere mark, the efficiency gains from that new Snapdragon chip and the M14 screen are going to make this thing last. But there is one feature I teased earlier that I need to circle back to because it is genuinely cool. The AI privacy display. Imagine you're on a crowded subway or sitting in a boring meeting. You pull out your phone to check your bank app or reply to a private message. With the S26 Ultra, you don't need to hunch over and hide your screen. The AI adjusts the viewing angles so that anyone looking at your screen from the side sees nothing, just a black screen or a blur. It's like a digital invisibility cloak. It solves the shoulder surfer problem in a way that screen protectors never could. It's a subtle feature, but once you have it, you won't want to live without it. It's the kind of innovation that makes you feel like you're living in the future. So let's wrap this up. We have a phone that is lighter, thinner, and more comfortable to hold. We have a camera system that captures better light and detail. We have performance that is cooler and faster. We have charging speeds that are actually competitive in 2025. And perhaps most importantly, we have a price tag that isn't demanding a kidney. Samsung has built the gadget of the year here by doing something simple, listening to what we hated about the old one and fixing it without charging us extra. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is a masterclass in refinement. It's not just a phone, it's a statement that you don't have to settle for a price hike just because it's a new year. South Korean media is reporting the unveil date is February 25th in San Francisco, so mark your calendars if you want to see the full 28 updates and dive deeper into the M14 OLED specs. Check the link in the description. And hey, if you appreciate a company that actually freezes prices for once, smash that like button. It helps the channel out more than you know. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.